Sinoe, Kennedy Sinoe, Nasiri Sinoe, Uswe Sinoe, Tiwa we were no, Tiwa we were no. I get you back in your way. What better get more blowy? No boy in the sun, no boy in here. I get the planting, get your way. Only follow get more blowy, no boy will be no boy in the sun. I get your back in your way. Say better get more blowy, no boy in the sun, no boy in here. I get the other get your way.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome to the True Talk Show. My name is Shibet X Shibet, coming your way live from the Twin City of Minnesota. Okay, that's the only Twin City in America. No any other city have the Twin City except for Minnesota. All right, again, today is the 1st of November. All right, it's the 1st of November. Everyone in America basic. Election time is just right here, so everyone is basic voting. Early voting is going on. We urge people to be peaceful out there. Go catch the vote. Go back to your house. Avoid arguments or confrontation. All right, that is good. Again, let me say thank you to those of you who just joined and also helping to share this platform. God bless you. Let me see so that I will recognize you. All right. So if you are just joining, let me see Oliver C.S. David and Lester C.T. Wule. You are welcome. And share the post so that we will discuss some meaningful thing. The last time I made a comment and I said that I'm coming to give my position statement on how I felt on the nominations that have to do with our districts. I think it is our right to express our opinions of how we feel about certain issue that is going on in the district, more especially when it have to do with Drawson district. And this is why we have the True Talk Show. We will talk the issue as it unfolds. All right. And again, so we'll take just a little commercial break, and I will play a traditional music, and I want you all to listen to it so that you will be able to understand what I'm saying. Okay, so let me play this traditional music so that we all listen to it. Let me carry it back first. Why is that making sound first? Let me make sure. Good.
we maya. Eze ke jeje ke ode. Eya ke ode damu ben. Eya zakamu me we. Eya zakamu me we ba. Eya zakamu me we. Eya zakamu me we ba. Kamu me we maya. Eya zakamu me we maya.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you very much. Again, if you are just joining, let me recognize my own brother and friend here, Shafati Sewan. Thank you for joining, brother. Again, if you are just joining, help to share the platform so that it will go and reach everyone. All right. Let me highlight what I'm about to discuss. Again, this show will continue to discuss issue without any fear of favor. If you see on the screen that you see Mr. Bility, right? Old man Bility. Now Joseph Boakai government are gone almost a year. This man that you see on the screen was appointed to serve as a superintendent for Drawson District. And not only for Drawson District, we have other positions in Sinoe County that people were appointed to. Like in the front of district number 3, we have 5 statutory districts. We have the Cinco district, we have the Wakaba district, we have the Drawson district, we have Sanquin district, and we have Taiwan district. Among these 5 districts, only 2 of these districts were superintendent were nominated, or were, how they call it, or confirmed by our Senate. The Sinoe Legislative or Sinoe Caucus, I will always refer to them. Legislative Caucus. Only 2 of among the 5 districts that we have, only 2 of them superintendent were confirmed. And so what happened to the bottom rest? The Taiwan district, the Sanquin district, and Drawson district. But my focus will be on Drawson district because this is my own brother. Recently, he was given, for me, I call it executive clemency. Executive clemency. And I reached out to him and I said, congratulations. How do you feel? After all this delay that took about almost 10 to 11 months, he said, Samuel, my concern is to bring Drawson district together. The people in that district, to bring them together for us to work as one family. I would then serve as a dumper where every trash will be put on me just for the sake of peace. But I think I'm not treated rightly, but for the sake of peace and for the unity to flow in that particular environment, I would do whatsoever I can do. That was Mr. Bility. All right. Now, the politics that play in Sinoe, it is a dead politics. A politics that undermines the developmental agenda of Sinoe County. It's a politics that undermines the peace of Sinoe County. We don't here to play politics with everything. But the confirmations of Mr. Bility, it was a huge politics. And let me show you something. Before I go there, let me show you something. All right? And if you are a deep traditionalist who understands some of these songs that the old people can sing when somebody comes to power, it means something. And some of the expression in those songs also means something. That's why we have to be careful. Listen to this song. I was trying to put on the stream, but listen to the expression of the people. Listen to the expression. I just want for you to understand certain things. You know, the interpretations of our people is quite difficult. There are certain things they interpret in their own understanding, and that can help either you gain popularity or your popularity decrease. Because everybody on this surface of the earth have its own follower. You see how people are jubilating? They were in the street because of Omen Benedict was appointed by the president, according executive clemency, were given executive clemency by the president because Sinoe Legislative Caucus refused to confirm these guys. This is Benedict. This is Benedict. If you see these things, don't just see it as a celebration. But you should understand it politically that it is also a sign of division. All right? It's a sign of division because every individual have their own friend, have their own friends. Everybody have their own friends. And so when you are pushing people on the wall, you are also playing on the intelligence of the other people. Now see what happened. Mr. Benedict was given that position in Drawson District. The confirmation be on the table of Representative Senator Chie and Senator Clayton Donkey. But to be specific, those leaders, they are not from our district. They are just head of Sinoe County. That district is under the leadership of Mr. Noah. All right? Now let me make things clear. Do Mr. Noah responsible for confirmation in his own district? No. The only thing that he can do as a representative of that district is to negotiate with those of his colleagues so that their confirmations in his district will be faster. Did he negotiate it so that the confirmation will be very fast? The issue is we cannot argue it. Whether he negotiated or not, it is not an issue to argue because there is no suspicious evidence that can point to that yet he never negotiated or he negotiated. But what we can say clear is that we can hold him accountable because he is not responsible for confirmation. But it is his district. The district is not working, it's not functioning. For the past 10 months, 11 months, all the people in other districts are working, are doing different things. In Nima County, everybody are being confirmed. More than how many districts in Nima? Everybody are being confirmed. They are working, doing their job. People in Lofa. But Sinoe County hold their friends in hostage because of political reason. Now there is a way that you can build a political allies, and sometimes you can also lose popularity in the way in which you approach people. Like in the case of ability, people say that, oh, it's a huge politics. And we will not come here to pretend that there is no politics in Miss Ability confirmation. It's a huge politics. The politics that have to do from the root of that politics from Sinoe County itself, from Drawson District to the Parliament building. Do Drason people want to see Berete as their next representative, how they call it, superintendent? Some of the people that I spoke with said no. And some of the reason they gave will shock you. Okay? It will surprise you. And so there is no pressure. Like, for example, if somebody has been nominated by the president and the confirmation is delayed, the citizen of Drason district, they will be concerned. But I can tell you, there is nobody that I see that asks our representative, what is going on? Our brother has been nominated to this position by the president. He have taken about 10 months now. Other people are working, but our brother is not working. There was no pressure. All right? There was no pressure. Myself, I reached out to the representative, Honorable Noam, and he showed me and said, Samuel, our brother will get there. I'm still negotiating with this guy. I don't know what the whole of. And so for me, I have no clue to say he is responsible or not responsible, but I also see less effort from those of the citizens of Drason district. Less effort were applied. Our elder women and men, they were not applying any effort. Everything was just left with Mr. Benedict. He was struggling in Monrovia, but I know there were people who was also in his corner, but did not have that opportunity to come Monrovia to come and lobby for him. Because if you're looking at the jubilations in Drason district when he was giving that executive clemency to serve temporarily, can you imagine a son of that district? He first time to work in government or to ascend to such a position. He was black, but our own senators that we elected in Sinoe County, they become an obstacle to putting bread and food on the table of family in Sinoe County. The whole key districts on hostage. The Tier 1 district, Drason district, and Sanquon district. All right? But recently I saw Tiege giving out letter of confirmation from the president for these guys to serve to these positions temporarily. So they are acting superintendent because they are not confirmed. And they can act as superintendent, making the same salary, having the same respect, and being there for 6 years until maybe new government come and take them from there, but they'll be acting. Because the confirmation that's going to come from Sinoe County Legislative Caucus delay for over 6-7 months. They cannot confirm just 3 districts. And the reason is because these guys having connection to TJ. These guys having connection to TJ. But there is a way that you can build a political alliance. There is a way that you can use your influence. TJ is not making magic. TJ is only using logical approach. He made things very flexible for other people to go through easily. And that made them to be loyal to him. All right? And for example, see what TJ doing. He is not in any governmental position right now. He is not working. Yet then still, he was still going around to empower those who are still struggling to get their appointment letter. All right? The man was able to deliver the letter to Mr. Berete. Let me put Mr. Berete on the screen so you'll see him. All right? The man was able to deliver the letter to Mr. Berete. Okay, he was able to deliver that letter to Mr. Berete. Now, this is your appointment letter. Now, what do you expect Omen Berete to do? To see TJ as his God, to see TJ as a godfather, to see TJ as somebody that somebody can rely on. Politics is a game. You have to learn how to play the game. But when you are complacent in your corner, there are some things will still bypass you. And when it bypass you, it becomes difficult. Now I can tell anybody there is a deeper divisions in Sinoe County. Whether you like it or not, it's a division. If you honor mine, if you become an obstacle in my success, if you become an obstacle in my success, and I maneuver to succeed, I can smile with you. My heart will never be clear with you because it is not your intention to see me to where I am. You don't want to see me there. If the power was only lies in your hand to get me to where I am, I couldn't have been there. I believe that's how Mr. Belete is seeing the Sinoe Legislative Caucus right now, and even his own representative. Let the truth be told. This is what in his mind. And so when he see TJ, the recognition that he will give TJ, he may likely not give it to other people in Sinoe County. All right? You build relationship by using your political influence. Let assume, let even agree that Mr. Belete is TJ boy. All right? But your own relationship that you can build with Mr. Belete can also have a deeper influence on him. But look at the punishment our brother then received recent time. Look at the punishment. You guys refuse to confirm them. 3 districts in Sinoe County. Tier 1 district, Sanquin district, Drawson district. Until they were given executive clemency to occupy those areas. And you expecting me that when I go there through the help of TJ to not still recognize TJ? These kind of politics in Sinoe, I refer to them as dangerous politics. It is not, our people have a parable. It only take one man to kill elephant, and they take the entire time to go and butcher it. All right? It takes only one hunter to spend the entire day in the bush, running around, beating him. But the politics in Sinoe County is shifting to different directions. If you don't vote for me, I see you as a political enemy. There is no perpetual enmity in politics. It is interest, influence. But we see people like, oh, you don't vote for me. Oh, you are campaigning for the other person. Yes. Because the person influenced me to campaign for them. Even though the person who influenced me to campaign for them, they didn't win, you have the opportunity to come to me, to talk to me so that I can also be your follower. But when we still have the mentality because you don't vote for me, you belong to Camp A, to Camp B, you don't eat Camp C, and so anything that have to do with you, I will make sure that you don't succeed in it. We are creating enmity for ourselves. If you are in power, 6 years is just right here. If you are in power, 9 years is just right here. Unless you don't willing to go back. But if you're willing to go back, you have to be flexible with everybody. You have to be flexible with everybody. If opportunity comes, give it to those who don't even believe in you. Share with people who never trusted you, who never follow you. Not just make your zone uncomfortable because they are the people that voted for you. We are making mistakes in Sinoe County and we are causing much harm to ourselves. Dangerous harm to ourselves. The way things go with Belete issue, it was very bad. The way things go with Tier 1 issue, it was very bad. The way things go with Sanquin issue, it was very bad. And I can tell you, with all done and said, the blame will be laid on our representative and our representative, because he have doctrine or he have this electoral district number 3. So anything that happened within that district, people will cast the blame on him. When he keeps silent, they will cast the blame. When he speak out, we'll be monitoring his talking. But we believe that less effort was made by him. Less effort was made. We expect him to be very vigorous on this issue because it was holding his district hostage. Those 2 guys were holding his district hostage. He should have reached out to them. He should have been very serious with them. That, gentlemen, my district need to work. I need to work with my various superintendent to see how best we can run our district. You may not know the mindset of Clayton Duncan. He may not want to come back after 9 years. You don't know the mindset of Chie. Chie feel to himself he's very old, so he can do anything in Sinoe County, knowing for the well when he come back, he will be defeated. So Chie may not have the desire or the desire to come back. So when such a people are putting your district on a standby or stand still, you have to speak out. But to be frank, we don't see much concern coming from our representative on this issue. To be frank, I reached out to him on several occasions. And he gave me the assurance that these areas will be occupied by the same people. He making an arrangement, talking to his colleagues to make sure that they will confront these guys. But at the end of the day, they were not confirmed. They were not confirmed. Area. But what we are seeing on the physical, they are not confirmed. They are now serving as a temporary positions. All right? All of them are acting superintendent. District number 3, acting superintendent. District, Drasson districts, acting superintendent. Tayo 1 district, acting superintendent. Sanquan district, acting superintendent. And when I look at the history of these people who are acting superintendent in those areas I just mentioned, I was told that these boys belong to TJ, and because they are connected deeply to TJ, this is why they don't want to confirm them by Senator Chie and Senator Donkey. How do TJ have these boys behind his back? TJ also use his influence. And so you can use the position you have right now to influence these people and remove TJ in the picture. But now you're making the influence of TJ to grow in the county. And the possibility TJ may come back 2020 after certain time and he wins Sinoe County over again. Because he is not sleeping. He's making sure pushing his children to strategic positions. All right? Just recently, he was disobedient letter to them. He went to the president. President, yes, my boys should be you. And this is why he did. I was told when I reached out to TJ team, I was told that they play. They said TJ said that I understand the politics, my son. I understand the politics. There are people who just come into power. They don't understand how the legislature work in there. Confirmation has an expiring date. You cannot block somebody confirmation without a reason. If these guys are not qualified, you should come out to tell us that they are not qualified. But they hold fast to this guy confirmation for over 6 months, over 7 months, over 8 months. They just keep quiet. And so they have an expired date. When these confirmation are being held onto without any concrete reason, the president can come out with an alternative letter to pull them for them to serve as acting. And so because Sinoe County legislature hold on to the confirmation without any tangible reason, Joseph Walker now give these guys executive clemency to act. And so those 3 districts in Sinoe County, those guys are acting right now. They are acting superintendent, Dawson District, acting superintendent, Tayo 1 District, acting superintendent, Sanquin District. And who went to battle? It was former Senator Tiaji. And so your ignorance sometimes gave boost another person momentum. Now Tiaji will still be seen as a god in the mind of these people. When Tiaji enter in Dawson District, you'll be recognized by the superintendent, then even the senator or the representative of that district entering there. That is the fact. That is the fact. We shouldn't come here to butter bread. That is the fact. You continue to create your own political enemies, you are losing numbers. If you look in the street, those that are celebrating, they are celebrating the brother because they believe that he won. And so they are celebrating him. And so at the end of the day, what will happen? People will begin to form love because they love the man already. And so the women are thinking, oh, Belete, that you will carry, oh, Belete, you this, or Belete, you that. You see that? So you see how people in the district anxiously waiting for their appointment. Anxiously waiting for their appointment. Traditionally, our people are different set of people. All right? They are different set of people. And now what I said that they may not understand the politics that play, the politics that represented Senator Chie and Duncan are playing with the confirmation. Because Eddie Sonnenborn, no one is not responsible. But our people will not see it in that direction. Only those of all who understand politics. And even those of us that understand politics, we feel to ourselves that less effort were made by our representative. Less effort were made. And that delayed never go down well with people from that district. For Omen Belete confirmation to be delayed, it never go down well with us. It's a slap in the face of people in Dawson District. It's a slap in the face of the Belete family. It's a slap in the face of those of us that sympathize with him also. But thank God that he is being elected or appointed to serve as acting. Because Sinoe County legislature will not agree to confirm him. Reason today that nobody can tell us. They will not agree to confirm him. All right? And so that's it. Since they will not agree to confirm him, this is the man. Because the man, he belonged to what? TJ. So since he belonged to TJ, nobody will confirm him. It is wrong. It is deepening the division in Sinoe County. That is not good at all for us. It is tearing us apart. Everybody, no one have manipulation over anybody. Everybody have their own influence. but your ability to buy people over when it is not flexible. It's not everybody will kiss ass in Sinoe. It's not everybody will kneel down on their knee to beg for bread, regardless of what kind of condition they're in. They will still maintain their status. But sometimes, as a leader, reach out to people. Don't be comfortable in your zone to say they need it, they will come to me. Reach out to them. Learn to influence people to bring them over. But recent politics that played in Sinoe was not good. It's not good for our district representative. It's not good for our county's leadership. The senator and this thing only happened in our districts. All right? It happened in our area. And it's very bad. What were people that are president nominated to be confronted all this long time? You are taking Liberia government is like a Kobacho market. It's like a Kobacho market. Everybody going there and eating their own. And you decided to say that you will not put bread on the table of his sons and daughters of Sinoe County by holding fire to their confirmation without giving any tangible reason until president how to use his veto. After the expiration days, you sat down there comfortably, you know everything, and you say, I would not even talk about them until their time expire. And you did exactly so. You don't talk about them until their time expire. And president have to give them executive clemency that go and act in this position. Logically, realistic speaking, are you expecting these guys to celebrate you when you go in that district? Remember, superintendent have his own influence. They are the eyes of the president in that district. Remember, in superintendent office, there will be people that will work there. Remember, the superintendent and the local government will work together. Remember, at the end of the day, you are losing influence. And so I will urge Sinoe County politicians to be flexible. This job not be done to anybody. When people in Lofa or Lofa planted or districts in Lofa that planted district in Nima, planted district in all the counties, when every superintendents are very busy working, putting their things together. Only in Sinoe County, our superintendents are held hostage by our leaders. This is not good, and they shouldn't be repeated. The political images that this thing created is very bad. To be frank, it's bad. You may not agree with me today, but you agree with me tomorrow. It's very bad. The images it created is very bad. All right, so we need to work on it. What with somebody from Drasson district, and everybody in Drasson, they sitting down. People that we know in Drasson, they are very vigorous in talking. They are very forceful people. Nobody reaching out, nobody doing anything because they don't want to see mobility. It's very bad. But we are taking a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Hello to all my fans around the world. My name is Marie Nyinambo, the queen of traditional music. The only thing I want you to do is to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on WhatsApp, I'm on Amo. Just subscribe to my channel. Promote me, my fans. Subscribe to my channel.
Subscribe, guys. Thank you.
banana. Namba na sete banana. Yeba mati sisenko na banana. Yeba mati sisemble na banana. Namba kio na sete bae. Namba na sete banana. Namba kio na sete banana. Yeba mati sisenko na banana. Yeba mati sisemble na banana. Namba yo na sete bae.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you. And thank you for joining Mr. Paul Carter, who is watching me from, how they call it, Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you for joining. Again, so that what we're saying here, gentlemen, let me pull on the board that Mr. Benedict, as you can see, that is Mr. Benedict. He is now the superintendent of Drawson District. Whether you like it or not, he is the superintendent of Drawson District. He is the commander-in-chief for local government in that particular area. You know, presidential appointees are very powerful people. You don't overlook them. But I can tell anybody without no fear or favor, there is a deeper division in Sinoe County. In the 3 districts that I just mentioned, in Drawson District, there will be a division. In Taiwan District, there will be a division. In San Juan District, there will be a division. And the reason why I am talking these things will not affect Senator Tiaje. It will not affect Senator Duncan that much. All right? Because these districts not fall under him. These districts fall under Sonny Board no one directly. And so the people can decide not to even visit those districts, but it is Sonny Board's responsibility to make tours in those districts. All right? And when you and superintendent are in good rapport, good understanding, good relationship, you know, it can cause a lot of damages. It can cause a lot of problem. You don't want to be a representative who don't have good understanding with superintendent. You don't have no good understanding with city mayor. You don't have good understanding with this. What do you think you're doing? Then just sit down in the office for yourself here to finish, because it will be a little problem. And so for me, I say these things to encourage our leader to kind of build an alliance so that people will work together and be happy, because our district comes first in politics. Thank God that Mr. Benedict is our own son, born, grew up, raised in Drawson, still in Drawson throughout 1990, all the war, 14 years, 15 years Civil War, were in Drawson. Because somebody called me recently, oh, Samuel, they say one Benedict. Is the Benedict sound like, how they call it? Somebody say, is the name Benedict sound original? Is that original or native or traditional? So I say, is that Benedict not sound Liberian? You say, oh, it sound Liberian. I say, does that Samuel sound Sapo? He said, no. I said, oh, that Shebet sounds Sapo to you. I said, what the definition of Shebet? All right? And so all these things were playing in the politics of Mr. Benedict. Because the man using Benedict, so he shouldn't be there. Because of Benedict is using. We don't go to pay attention to those nonsense. The level of reach Benedict reached to build Sinoe County, to build even Drawson District. I will carry the name Shebet. I have not even reached there. All right? We should give people the opportunity when the time comes. Benedict is a decent man, and he will lead. But either maybe There are few set of names they don't want to see holding key positions in Drawson district. Maybe they don't want to see Berete. They don't want to see the Kala. They don't want to see the Shebwe. These are the three major names they don't want to see. Reason is best known to themselves. Berete father served in Drawson district, government before, local government. He was acting the treasurer. So his father contributed, not only by building their quarter, by building houses, by producing in Drawson. He also served in the local government. And his children have followed his footsteps. But like the Drawson people up to this time, they are finding it difficult to accept three names. The Shebwe, the Carlos, the Berete, and maybe they will add the Sewea there. In our own town, in our own Sapo villages, they say that we don't belong there. We don't belong there. But when we come in America and people doing one or two things to us, say they are racist. They are racist. Everybody racist. If I born by a Sapo man, born by a Sapo woman, and I live in so and so Sapo town, and people say, you know what, your pa was not from here, your pa from there, your ma from there. It's also racist. And because they need Berete, now what even playing in the Sapo people here? Why should Berete be Drawson district superintendent? So instead of they going to Sonny Board, no one to put more pressure on him, they relax. Because they don't even want to see Berete to become, they need Berete to even serve in that area. But the only place they need Berete to serve, they need Berete to serve to die for the Sapo people. Their children should die for the Sapo people. That's the only place they should serve. When rebel was occupied, when child terror was occupied in our villages and town, the Berete were used to sacrifice them. Maybe in fact we were not using them because we want them to survive. We were using them either for them to be eliminated. But then still, some of them stay alive. All right? Some of them will stay alive. And so now it is time for payday. For the Berete family to get pay of what they have been doing for the Sapo people. I don't know why I should call it xenophobia, where the people are afraid of they are afraid of stranger. But Berete, the name Berete is not a stranger in the Sapo land. It is a rooted name in the Sapo culture now. The Sapo too have their own Berete. The people who pour their life on the line for the Sapo people. Who children would execute their mother for Sapo people's sake. It is time for them to eat the fruit of their labor. And the only first person ever to show face, a man who we abandoned our own town. We will claim that we are Sheba, we claim we are this, we are thou. We are more originals than the Berete. Berete have never left Drawson district. 1990, from 1970, he been there. He never take a foot from that particular town. All right? So let's assume that even the men were born in the 60s. The men still stay in that town up to this date. That is the man you are fighting in Bedebo Creek. That is the man you are fighting in Drawson district. That is the man confirmations you are delaying. And today, the man is not being confirmed by our senators. Now he's serving as acting. He's not a proper superintendent, but acting superintendent. Because of the selfishness of Sinoe County leaders. But you know what you are doing to yourself? You are still building the momentum of TJ. Because TJ never rested until the 3 people in those districts get their position. You were on the back of Joseph Boaka, making sure that Omen Belete go to Drasson and the other rest of the guys go to Taiwan and go to Sanquin. Now, when the men enter in those villages, he can use these people to influence the people in the town. All right? And so it becomes difficult. So I'm urging all of you in Sinoe County, our leadership. It is the time to forgo 2023 heated politics and focus on uniting our districts and our county. Nima County is moving forward. Because nobody blocking one another. But Sinoe County, oh, you don't for me. Oh, no, you for TJ, and so you are TJ picking. I will not put you here. No. What kind of influence TJ use? TJ used his influence when he was your senator. He used his influence I understand, Siafa. All right? So this influence can be used. They're just not playing magic. They just only come in when the person is in need. He saw some problem. Teje was not running after his own position in Liberia. He was running after his little boys then to get their job back. And what happened? They get their job. So can you imagine? The respect is increased. The respect of Teje is increased. All right? So you have to learn how to be a godfather. You have to learn how to be a player in politics. You create your own people. You make your own people. You even try to influence other people on the people. All right? It was perfect that Representative Chie and Duncan and Senator Chie and Senator Duncan and all the representatives in Sinoe County to capture or Teje influence, to capture all the men that Teje put there. Just by breaking them, by establishing friendship with them, by not giving them a hard time, regardless, even they are for Teje, give them their position to them. Call them in your office at any time. Sit with them, have conversation with them. You're going to put them in a tight corner. Even if they don't identify with you, they'll be afraid to identify with Teje. Because you also build a relationship with them. And so they don't want to hurt their relationship. You see the reason some of us will see some posts on Facebook, we don't talk. It don't that it's right. But because we build relationship with certain people, so when we see their posts, we close our eyes on it. And there's some posts we see, we comment on it. So when you build relationship with people, sometimes you don't want to hurt them. Sometimes you turn your back on them. And so that what I expect people to do, to build influence, to build relationship, regardless of these people for Teje. Teje have nobody inside, no. Teje only use his position to build his influence. And because of your delinquents in the confirmations, because of your resisting to make sure that people get their job, Teje again beat you in this other one by being the one disobeying their letter, their appointment letter. I saw a picture where Teje was giving Omen Belete his letter. Can you imagine? Letter that will be given by Chie or Clayton Donkey. Or even letter they should have sent to the office of Edison and Bodno to say, your brother be confirmed. This is a letter, issue the letter. So that he will sit down with a man, talk to him as family, talk to him as brother, and say, this is a confirmation letter. Let's work together. The letter was given by Teje. because they refuse to do the work of the Sinoe. They make our district then be deserted. Nobody occupies in it. There's no positions, and other people are making money in the Kubacho market. And only our district and not even getting paid. But I say to all of the leaders of Sinoe Legislative Caucus, shame on you. You have no right to delay our brothers then. And the reason why I'm talking is that because you didn't make any effort until they are being appointed temporarily to serve. So it means that even if you are having the opportunity to delay them for 6 years, you'll do it. Because it is being proven. The duration of your confirmation is being expired. Can you imagine? The duration of your confirmation is being expired without saying a single word to those who are before you to be confirmed. Because you believe that they belong to TJ, they don't belong to you, they don't kneel down to beg you. Every man cannot just drop the press because of common job. When you build relationship with me, I build relationship with you. This is a big blunder on the part of our leaders in Sinoe County. This helped to deepen the division, more especially my district number 3. This is not a good news for somebody no one. And the reason why I'm talking, it is because they were not confirmed until the time reached. This is not a good news. Because they can you imagine? They forget about them totally until the time gets expired. Because everything have direction. Somebody confirmation cannot be on your desk for 7 months. You don't say anything. It is better you disqualify them. It is better you say they are not qualified to serve. It is better to say that they are not competent to be in this position than to delay their confirmation until the president have to give them executive clemency. It is an embarrassment in as much that Mr. Belete will go to Drawson District, work with the local government, and also work. There's something in his mind that you can take from there. I don't care how even he pretend. He holds Eddie Sonnyborn no explanation now. They'll be rising up in our district. They will be rising up in our district because the fight have been created by Eddie Sonnyborn. No. The fight have been created by Eddie Sonnyborn. No. So definitely now, he and Mr. Belete, the political fight now is on. And there are two opposition parties. Two opposition parties, Unity Party and CDC. But if they are work together as one family, if they are work together as same people that are born in our same town, and this is a good news. They were born in our same town, 2 of them. They grew up in our same town, 2 of them. And they share the same grandparents. They share the same grandparents. All right? But see how things play out now in Drawson District. I can remember, I can give some histories. I saw some things when I was a little boy, but because we grow up under a parents that were leaders in that area, so we have much more understanding of what happened in the district. I can remember when they were breaking Mr. Boloway, there were certain some people were sinking in the town. The single woman was singing certain song. And there was a celebration. Because I think Mr. Carla was moving and they were breaking Boloway. So it was certain celebration. So certain song was sung in that town. But when time came and they take Boloway from there and they brought Mr. Sedi, another song was being played. So the people have different way they can be seeking in that time. Now, if you listen to Mr. Benedict's song, it's different in the time again too. And the women are saying, oh, were listening and were hearing noise. Oh, they will not confirm me. Oh, they will confirm me. And at the end of the day, the president falls away. That is not a good news. That is not a good news. It's a bad news for our district. It is a total division for our district. And I pray that this kind of confirmations that will delay and deny, it shouldn't affect our district in terms of collaboration. Let me take the call from Mr. Podukalo. Mr. Kalo, you're welcome.
Thank you. I listened to you very keenly, and I like the topic today and the way you address the whole issue. It's very interesting today, and I really admire your energies and pushing forward all issues that have been affecting our district, our section from time to time. You know, my brother, it's so sad that our generation, in the 21st century, to see people to be acting in those primitive days people. The more you grow up, just idea has to change. Most especially when you have a history that affect the group in the betterment of our district or our section, our generation now should take their turn when they're talking the issue that affect us during those days. But the generations that try to follow the same footsteps that keep that district or that section down, and today you and myself, we are struggling for the district to develop. We are struggling for projects to go in that district. We have to be very careful and desist from this kind of attitude. It's not bringing food on the table for them. It doesn't bring jobs. It doesn't elevate their life. Being exceptional or a draftsman or a calendar man doesn't determine your future. Your future is in your own hand. Your destiny is in your own hand. These are the number one things our generation should look at. Not the kind of way our politics, our people preach and kept draftsman district down. You know, it's so sad that our leaders, these leaders, today's leaders, they are pursuing or they are proceeding the wrong way in a way that they won't have total control, within that district or to control everybody's mind. In order to do these things, you have to be careful. You have other people that will oppose your ideas. So in doing these things, you got to be very careful. Look at Benedict. Benedict, as we all know, and so in Bible, actually, some people look at some of people, you're not from here. The other person is not from here. It's too simple. It's too simple. The politics is doing so deeply now until now. Everybody is confused now as what to do in a district. Mr. Noah, or son of Noah, is a representative. Romeo is a representative. Two of them in our house there. What they should have, they have nothing to do with the confirmation. The fact still remains that these guys are all colleagues. And they have influence over each other. And they need each other at some point, at some given time in the future or now. So you play a role as your leader to influence your friend. That's what leaders are all about. When you can't influence your friend, is this a friendship? No. Friendship has to have influence over each other. When friendship doesn't have influence over each other, there's a problem. That friendship, it will definitely fall.
Yes.
For example, between you and myself, we born the same airtime from Grasshouse, from Beirut, we drank it from Sinoe, from Beirut, Greenville, Monrovia, Ghana, to America. Our friendship is so strong. You know how many, you and myself, how many of you guys all started together? Because of their mindset and their thought. They left the highway. You and myself still continuing. Because we feel within ourselves, the stage we reach now, we will be able to influence each other. And that's why we've been doing this, why the friendship still exists up to this time. The living friendship again is formed to brothers. Because we have influence each other. Before you do things, you consult me. Before I do things, I will consult you. And when I say something out there, I will cancel you. What I say out there, you think it's wrong or it's right. What's your view on it? When you say it's wrong, I will not go follow, right? When you say it right, I will go follow. That's why we've been living, that's why we've been our friendship being consistently. because we have a position of view. So now look at Romeo, look at Clinton Donkey and Chile. These are all police now. Upper and lower house. They are found conditions, they are all police and their parents are the cover. So when someone from your district has the opportunity for job opportunity, you should use your office, you should use your influence to go, hey, Clinton, this is what happened. You the big guys for the whole country, you and here. But this is my district. This is my lead that been put forward. Regardless whether the citizen in that district pressuring you not to confront that for personal reason, you have to use your own skills and ideas to say, look, I have to unify the district as a representative. A lot of breakup pieces was in that district before I took over. A lot of things were going on in that district before I came to the scene. So I have to do everything. Let bygone be bygone. Let's get the district together and get the ball rolling. Sonny Romeo can play that role and prevail on Chia and Duncan to get the guys in conflict. Then for the country to stay on a hostage for how many months? All the legal taking place, all the ministry, all the agency, all the projects are going on. But our district was down for how many months? 10 months.
10 months.
10 months. Nobody was taking place. No projects were going there. No budget was disbursed or whatever. Why it should be the concern. These people are all strategic. These people are all Salonians. But see what happened at the end? The president has to issue the executive order for the guys to act as much as the leader for the Republic of Liberia. It is a shame to our leader. It is a shame and embarrassment for Sonny and Romeo. These are all colleagues. People will say this is an argument. They will create arguments. I'm saying that you say have no right to confront people. Romeo don't have no right to confront people. But who are they talking about? These people for your constitution.
Yes. Yes.
And those that have the right to confront these people, they are all the police.
Yes.
What's the interest Chia have in this guy to say, look, they don't have personal issue with Chia.
No.
Chia doesn't know them personally. That's why, how do you call it?
Donkey
himself. But I believe that people gathered and they went to the two guys to say, look, hey, these people in the Afghan, these people in SYZ, we not need them.
Yes.
I think the pressure is on Chia and Donkey not to confront this guy.
Yes.
It's tricky. Chia, they need act.
Definitely, it will affect the representative from that district.
If someone who influenced this thing to say, look, Chia will depend on you. Trigger Duncan, you are our last hope. When you say yes to this, is yes. When you say no, is no. We'll make you. Please, don't do it. I think that's the reason this year I know done. Until that time expires. What I'm trying to say that you are saying the diaspora in the Western world, we know the history of America. We know how immigrants built this country. The free slave, the immigrant built America today. Some historical facts about America, they have to do with black men, the immigrants.
Mm-hmm.
Today, where we are today, you can see the first black man, which is Barack Obama, can serve as president for the United States. And all leaders in the House of the U.S. Senate and representative in all a better area, and they are serving as mayor for African. So Ethiopian is in the House. What's up for Sapo name? Sapo about Sapo, Sapo to Sapo, Man Sapo, Pan Sapo. You born and live there. And our people still struggling with the identity, with the sexual identity. We have to cross the number now. When sexual identity start holding other people, how development will come to the districts, how development will come to that sectional area. Puru is not from here. Puru man from here. So when Puru carries cars keep on in Veroleum, they will reject it because Puru man, Puru para from there. That's what they are saying.
They draft. Let me remind you, the Drasson secretary, and this is not just a ordinary person, but a Drasson secretary said that when a Drasson or if a Drasson woman born by a Gio man, the Gio man is qualified to be in Drasson child room. But if a Drasson woman born by Kawade man, Wedger man, single man, that child is not qualified to be in Drasson child room.
all go to school, and we all have, we have different way of learning, right? Then you understand why we all go to different school of thought. So when somebody come up with analysis or how they sometimes you don't look at it and play, but it will have the effect. It will have the negative effect in the future, right? Now, for example, I say, oh yes, I have the opportunity to help my people. In a Jackson section or Jackson organization, I give $5,000 to get a project or to get projects at my will of identifying with you. You will receive my money?
No.
They say you're not for yes, so we're not taking it. So why are they fighting themselves? Are they taking on these things as how development comes places? And what I said to the child last time, I said, look at Lima County. Jeremiah Kuhn father for Sinoe. There's a mother from Lima, but the Limadian, they supported him and he says Lima County as senator. Now he's a bad person. They still the support. They support Jeremiah Kuhn God from the mother people. It's not the support he got from Sinoe County for his father people. Yes. Because the people feel where you are, you find your pleasure, your treasure is your own, right? So this section or the trouble or the illness or connection did not affect Jeremiah's ability to move forward, to progress. You know, a lot of guys around here that making effort and power for this work. But let me reflect, right? During those days, during the heaters of our war, you see how people got killed in the Sapo land, in Sinoe County? Like, for example, your father Sapo man, your mother crew, your mother Sapo man, the Sapo woman, and your father crew. When FPC came up, right? Yeah. When your father Sapo and your mother crew, the FPC guy, they were eliminating the guys. Crew guy on the other side, when your father crew and your mother Sapo, they eliminate you. When they find you, they will definitely eliminate you. Yeah. Some of our brother who have at the time, they were hating themselves and more ourselves. Are you trying to imagine? Because of father identity different and mother identity different, we kill each other in a place there. But the children were born there, they grew all there. See that? So all of these things that our people need to desist from this kind of attitude. Then why you say, now these guys have been confirmed. These guys have been confirmed. These control, they are the administrators of the districts. These are the father. They are the chief of staff for that district. For example, when Sinoe know how to go to Sinoe and go to Jackson district and want to meet with the chief and elder, who will summon the chief and elder to come and gather for Sinoe to be with them? It's the superintendent. Yes, you can't force your way there. The superintendent will summon the chief, the commissioner, the rest of these guys to say, look, hey, this guy will send over there. This guy will elect to go represent us to the capital building. You will be in the district today. There's a nation comes together and let this go to push our district forward. When unity is not exist between these guys, how the superintendent will gather the commissioner, the deputy, the senate mayor to meet and discuss the betterment of the district? All the chief and elder and zoo, they are fall under the superintendent. Yes. They are fall under the superintendent. So when you and the superintendent have local heads, there will not be a smooth operation for Jackson. No, not at all. Let the father be too. Are these guys thinking on this thing? Those that are grouping and those that supported the hour of not confirming these guys. I didn't know the insight will come tomorrow, the demarcation. No, our people need to be very careful when it comes to leadership. Leadership is not about bluff. It's not about flamboyancy. They are about accuracies. So, my brother, we need to be very careful. And our guys on the ground, I understand. Some of you guys are going through a lot. So, when you go through a lot, you have the ability to comprehend. You have the abilities to make decisions. We all understand that. But at least you will be cautious enough in proceeding with his time to make his own decision. We are all better after this section of thing. We all sit down in each other's child room and discuss about each other. Oh, Waku. The same Waku should be able to extend to our district and to build our district together. Now, when it comes to the district, and we have different views. We sit down after free on the labor table, and we share a joke, and we laugh, we do all of these things. But when it comes to certain things that will bring people together invading the community, and that's the time division can come. It's killing our districts. It's definitely killing our districts. We in the diaspora do have foreign war, Mr. Schumer, that we shouldn't melt into the business. But anything affect our guys on the ground, it affect us in America. And we're not being detailed. We are doing everything in our own way. With little resources we have, at least to identify with our brothers and sisters back home, in our town and villages. And they are saying our mark in the various towns and villages in Sinoe County. But yet they will sit down and tell themselves or tell others that, why are they doing? What so much they are doing? What better they are doing? Or because they see America, they want to control us? They need to visit tomorrow, they will come. You myself were there yesterday.
Okay.
They will come through the door. So, Mr. Schumer, thank you for the show. I understand.
Yeah, be honest. Be understand, man. You come here again, okay?
Okay, so thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, again, listen to Mr. Porukalo. We are taking a commercial break, and we will be right back, okay?
Le morceau de bois aura tant duré dans l'eau, mais il ne deviendra jamais caïman. Mon dessous, Gedele Geague, Marino! Yongwe se comment que nous kainda. Lady somebody nyan lowe desiobe. Aje diamant que nous kainda. Aje di no nyan lowe desiobe. Kawa nuwe wa inde kwasa.
So again, so people, then bless you. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, we'll continue to be discussing this issue as it unfolds. You know, our major concern, our primary objective is to see unity in our district. And any other thing that will bring this unity in our district, we will speak to it. All right, we will speak to it. What happened in recent time is not good. Let me see what Mr. Shafar said. Yeah, let me read your comment. He said, very saddening, brother. Is it possible that our mobility not do business with him as a representative? That's a good saying. Who know? It left with the description of Mr. Ability, because this is it. This is it, my brother. In that much that what Mr. Porukalo just said, in that much that we don't see too much of effort made by the representative of that district to make sure that those nominees receive their confirmation letter, they too have their own obligation not to give him too much attention. And you can't force it for all of them, because now, can you imagine where they are even serving as temporary? They are not even proper superintendent because of the inabilities of the Sinoe Legislative Caucus to a point to confirm them. They are serving as assistant superintendent, something like that. All right? So they are not superintendent proper. Acting superintendent, they are not superintendent proper. So it's bad for somebody to be an acting superintendent when they should be superintendent proper. So when somebody is acting, like somebody who already fall down, what they care again to lose? This guy going around beg almost everybody. As for his ability, he went to Cleveland docking office on countless occasions. He went to cheer office on countless, and they were laughing at him. They were making fun of him. And if man reduce himself by begging you, this is my time to serve my people. Please confirm in cheer. Please confirm in donkey. Edison about no one. Something weird. Something weird. Dr. Thomas Romeo Quia. Y'all talk to your colleagues. Let it confirm also that we'll put bread and food on the table of our family. Nima County is going forward. Lofa County is moving. Grand Bassa is moving. Grand Jida is moving. Only Sinoe County decided to hold their people hostage. When you find a county that gets C and not developed, there is so many things happening to that county. Because any county with C should be developed. So when you see county that is not lack in land, but it have its own seaport, and there's no development going on, that county have an issue. And that what gets Sinoe County stuck in that area is, like to say, it is just located different part of Liberia. Because of this small petty issue. Everybody want to want exercise power. The same thing was said yesterday when how they call TJ was chasing people in Sinoe. All right? TJ was doing the same thing yesterday, were complaining. He was chasing people in Sinoe. If you don't work along with TJ plan, you will be chased in Sinoe. By all means, TJ will step on you. Now TJ is transforming the politics now to empower people. That's how you build empire. When you empower people, the more people you empower, that's how you build empire. Now, how many people you put, you black? So TJ now is making progress. TJ is making progress. What other leaders coming on inside to say, if you don't vote for me, you don't get your job. I will make sure you will sweat. I will make sure you feel the weight of me before you get appointed. And so this is not good for Sinoe County. We should desist from that. This is our brother. This is our brother, Miss Ability. All right? This is Miss Ability. But I will take this time to appeal to Miss Ability. Now let bygone be bygone. For the sake of our people in Drawson District, for the sake of development in Drawson District, please work with our representative. Your work as brother, you know, it's shameful, it's embarrassing. When you don't pull somebody somewhere and they get there by themselves, you know, that much attention cannot be given no longer. But we want for everybody to drop the political weapon. Drop the political weapon for the sake of our district, so that there will be peace. You're not our people. You are in authority as a local government director now. You are the superintendent for that district. Your eyes cover the entire length and breadth of that district. You report to the president directly. We know your functions. It's very big. But we still want you to work with our representative so that there will be peace. The way they treated you is not good. The way even Drawson District people treated you is not good. But in life, don't always see enemies. See friends. See family. See brother and sister. See one people. Because when you want to always identify people as enemy, they'll be prowling. So we are asking you to work alone. But what happened in Sinoe County is bad. And I want to tell other people, there are other leaders in our place, they may not want to come back. If you want to come back, go extra mile. Do extra thing. Stop behaving pompo, because politics is very dangerous. TJ was not even having the ability that you're going to lose to Donkey. All TJ fear was Matthew Zasa. It was not Donkey. All Matthew Zasa fear was TJ. It was not Donkey. They were surprised that the biscuit broke to where it also even break. So the politics, she may not have the ability to go back. When the time comes, you say, I retire, I don't want to go. We know him, that businessman already. And so that man, you can compare yourself with a man. You that want to go back, do extra thing. Nobody get influence in Sinoe. It is you that build your own influence. TJ control nobody in Sinoe. It is because no petty thing you refuse to do that. What are you doing? In life, build people up. Whether even they turn their back on you, build them up. Let it be a history that I build you up. When job in Sinoe, job planted in Sinoe, Zasa was in chair for almost how many years? 12 years plus. Now in recent time, that TJ had to bring people that born in Dawson district, grew all there, the women double them to get a position. Those positions could have been offered by Zasa at the time, but he refused to offer the position. So even in Veroleum, we don't have traffic judge or traffic police. Well, at the time, those positions were empty. And so the men have to go there and say, no, I put in Belete here, I put in Omen Dover here, I put in Mr. Chete here. Those same people from your own town, the men get that position. Now when they start respecting the men, you say, what they respect the men for? When the position was vacant, it was not occupied, but then nobody was on it. And these are some of the steady that people do when people turn and say, oh, you don't respect somebody. These are the ghost lists. They start eating the ghost list and they put people on it. We don't want to see to happen. We are here to serve justice to our people. We are here to promote everybody. We are here to speak on behalf of everybody. The reason why I talk is that I believe that the confirmation was going to go on. But in as much that the Sinoe Legislative Caucus never confirmed this guy, you know, it's very, very disappointing to me. That's what made me to talk. If they were going to even delay them for after 10 months and get a confirmation letter, it's a political punishment. For you to be friendly with everybody, because it's not good to build relationship one side. So it can be a political punishment to them. That this time we empower not TJ. But with all that, when you punish the child a little bit, you give them the position. But they have never even confirmed them. And the president has to put them there as acting. That's what made me to talk. It's not good for Sinoe County. It's bad. It's a bad leadership. It's a bad practice. This will cause bigger division. They will rather prevent TJ who put them there and the president who put them there than any other leader in Sinoe County, because you have no influence over them now. There's no influence. And that is bad. And so, yeah, let's stop it. Hope that we will learn better and do something better. And I want to say again, I want to take this time to say congratulations to you, Mr. Belete. Go and serve your people. Serve your people. Do what you can. The gavel is in your hand. Do your best. In as much that you're there too, we'll be monitoring you. We'll be looking at your activities. Because in certain time, we'll be hearing rumors of other things that you're doing in Veroleum that was not good in Dawson. So we'll be monitoring, we'll be doing everything. Do what is good, human being. Don't suppress your friend. Don't use your little influence. Let your 1 cup of rice you eating be enough for your one. You don't have to eat 2 cups when you know that you eat something. It is greater than that make people to go beyond the boundary. But when you are satisfied with your little salary, allow other people to eat their own, There will be peace in the land. God bless all of you. I'm Sheba. Have a wonderful day.
Aha!